Hey guys, it's GamerCat, and today I'm going to be doing a really cool video from a game that I have found recently that I love. I think it is definitely my new favorite game. It's called the Backrooms Redacted on Roblox. Here's a sticker with the creator. I think it's Sheepoo or something. I'm not really sure. But the reason why I love this game so much, even though it does have some entities which I just stay away from, I don't play those levels, is it's unlike most knockoff Backrooms games that I've seen. Most Backrooms games just have some of the classic levels or even levels that aren't from the Backrooms that they've just added. But the crazy thing about this is that it has over 140 levels. It has every single classic level, every negative level that I know of, a bunch of sub-levels, and just a lot of different levels that you can't find on most Backrooms games. And it barely has any entities. It's got super great quality. It's like a story with a movie from your point of view. It's really my style of game. Great graphics, and it's just a really fun game. I would definitely recommend it. And I just found this out last night, actually. The picture that's in the screen right here is actually the spawning point of a level. But it is kind of hard to get to. So I'm going to be doing a couple different videos, or maybe even a bunch, of how to get to certain levels and like what certain levels lead to. Like if a level leads to more than one thing or just one thing, I'll show you guys. And today, since this is the first one, I'm going to be showing you guys everywhere that the lobby leads to in this game. So let's get started. And I'm sorry I haven't been posting in a while. I haven't been feeling great, and it's been taking some time to get this video done. So I hope you enjoyed. Let's get started. So basically, you can do the lobby, the bonus room, which can spawn you to some things. It's just like a cool hangout room. Level -4, it's like an award I got. MEG base, I haven't unlocked that. The hub, the negative hub, I have those, but you have to buy them for either Robux, or if you don't have Robux, it's $3 to get the Robux. The sub hub, which I don't have. And then the Neon Express, which is a really cool level 154. It's apparently like a super rare level to get to in this level, which is why you have to purchase it. And one level that I really want to get to on here is one of my favorites, which is Motion. Here's a picture, level 94. But the reason I can't get to it is because basically in the Backrooms, you guys might know, there's a good ending and a bad ending. You have to use the good ending to get to level Motion. But in order to do that in this version of the game, of the version of Backrooms, you have to go to the level The End. And for some reason, in this version, there's a monster on the end. Usually there's not. Usually, you know, on the end you have to solve the code and get out, but there's a monster, so I'm not playing that, so it's okay though. Enough with the rambling, let's go to level 0. So this is the spawning point, and they just call it the Backrooms. So I don't know a couple of like the names of the levels that some of these lead to, but I know most of them. So we're just gonna start with the one I know the most. You're just gonna go straight from the spawning point, and you're gonna find down here a staircase. Also, we have a flashlight. We have memory water that you can collect, like if you're low on stamina from like a level that has bad atmosphere. And then I got this postcard from level 699, which is Velvet Blue. Apparently the guy that you're supposed to be in this game, his name is Mike, and it's like his story of like escaping the Backrooms, you know? So go down here. I wonder what's up there. I've never ever like been able to get up there, you know? Because there's no upstairs except for that. Okay, so you go here, which they call the red rooms, which can lead you to 2 different things. If you go through here and take the first, or 3 different things. The first right, and then you go up this staircase. Down here there's a glitched cube. So all the negative levels have glitched cubes that lead you to the next level. I think except for level -9 or 10, which is the like Darkwood Playgrounds or something, it can lead you to level 231, which is like feel at home, something at home. So if you go in here, it leads you to level -0. And level -0 is called untextured. I think a special thing about this level is that once you get out of this, if you touch the walls, your stamina goes like super fast down. They're like poisonous, and then your stamina also just goes down because the atmosphere is bad. But so the only way I know to get out of here, like my favorite way, is if you stay geared to the left side of the level as much as possible. You'll find a staircase that takes you to level -1, which is the glitched hallways. So that's pretty cool. So let's find the next exit. Another crazy thing about this game is that dying sends you to the start. So it doesn't matter how far you've come, dying sends you back to level 0. Okay, so the next one, you're going to go back to that same room. And then from here, instead of taking that right, you're going to go straight. And I'm pretty sure that this leads you to Danger Zone. Go inside this vent. Obviously, I don't like Danger Zone because it's known for having a monster that chases you around. And it's a pretty big one. But I'm actually not really sure what this leads to. Oh, yep. I may or may not have a sticker on the screen that tells you where that one leads to, but you can always just go look it up. What does Danger Zone lead you to in the Backrooms Redacted? Now, the third exit is also from this same room. You're gonna go left this time. And there's just a random spawning level, or there's a door. So go in here. And that leads you to this level with this classic face guy. And it should say maybe on the screen, or just look it up to see what this leads to. It's been a long time since I've played this, so I forgot. But you can also see, yeah, I actually have a fishing pole too, and this like book, but I don't really know what they're for. Okay, so the fourth exit is if you spawn facing this way, you know, like if you go straight right now, that leads you back to that room. You're gonna go right and follow the path. Oh, oopsie. And then take another right. You should see some blue light coming from here. This leads you to level 0.8, which is a sublevel of the lobby called Inundation. So Inundation leads to only one thing that I know of. Pretty sure it's just one thing. If you stay geared toward the right side of the level as much as possible, it leads you to a door that leads you to, it should say on the screen, point something, another sublevel of the lobby. It might not say on the screen. It's kind of hard to go through here and edit all the stickers, you know, it takes a long time, but that leads you to water damage, which is a sub-level of the lobby. The fifth exit is a little bit tricky to find, so when you see this like rectangle thing back there, just kind of go towards that direction. A lot of these you really just have to roam around until you find the right exit, because they are pretty tricky to find. So we're going to just kind of roam around. I think, okay, so we're going to come down here. And this door leads you to Remodeled Mess, which I'm pretty sure is 0.1. It's a sublevel of the Backrooms lobby. This leads you to Remodeled Mess. And the only thing that I know this leads to, also I guess you can go back into the lobby, but only thing I know this leads you to is another sublevel of the lobby, point something, which is the Icy Room. So that's pretty cool. Also, I think Liminal Core music too is really cool. Comment down below what you guys' favorite Liminal Core song is. Mine is probably 647. It should be on the screen. It's so cool. I used it in one of my recent shorts, but I also really like Numbers and 7 Weeks and 3 Days, the Luigi version. Don't mind someone blaring their radio. Okay, so the next one is also tricky to find. Go towards this rectangle thing again. And if I'm rambling or talking too fast, or you guys don't really understand what I'm talking about, comment down below and I can give you guys a more in-depth tutorial on anything certain. So I'm going to try going back here. I'm not sure if it's going to lead to it. So we're looking for a very small area. Yeah, I think we're going the right way. Again, I always have to just roam around until I find this. No, we're not going the right way for that, but if you want, you can follow the caution tape once you see it back here. And this leads you to the pitfalls. It should say maybe on the screen what actually falling leads you to. I don't know if I've ever tried it, but that door back there leads you to Habitable Zone, which is level 1. I'm not going to go back there right now, but just letting you guys know, there should be a sticker on the screen of what Habitable Zone looks like. I'm rambling. Okay, so I'm going to just like try to search and see if I can find what I'm looking for. It's a very small little area. Okay, well here's the next one. Once you find the fire exit door, this leads you to level 2, which is Pipe Dreams. So now the last exit I know of is the slide room that they have. So I'm going to show you guys that. Also in this level, on this version, there's like a possessed doll. So I don't like this level at all. This is actually my least favorite level in the Backrooms. What I would suggest for finding these is roam around kind of where there aren't a lot of people and see if you can find a really compact area that leads to 3 slides, a green one, a blue one, and a yellow one. There's actually a name for this area too. It's called the basement. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean the basement. I finally found this small compact area. What I did, you can see the async is way down there. I just came back here looking for these small areas. And here it is. This is the slide room. Okay, so we've got 3 slides. The blue slide that says this way leads to the habitable zone. So that's 2 different ways, I think, to get to habitable zone that I'm sure of. And then the yellow one leads you to the basement. That's what I meant by the basement. This is the only access to the basement, which can lead you to the level of the attic. It's pretty cool. And then the green, it says the green leads to a party, which is level fun. I'm not really, I think that's like 389 or 198. I'm not really sure. Also, if you guys want to know what I use to look up like what certain things lead to, I use Backrooms Redacted wiki. It's helped me so much trying to find what things lead to. So again, I'm not going to go in these because it would take a long time to go in and out of all of these, but this is level 1 habitable zone, this is the basement, and this is level fun. So I'll show you guys what all the async thing does. There's a lot of people you can talk to. How crazy, I just discovered something that could easily be called liquid pain. Okay. We are working to further investigate the area ahead. Don't worry, I won't stop you from going there, but be careful. The groups that went down to investigate didn't come back. Are you lost, traveler? You found the right person. I'm going to just say, who are you? I serve as the chief supervisor at Async. Gideon S. Zane. How can I reach a safe level or I'm lost? I'm going to say, how can I reach a safe level? Level, huh? I see you're not new around here. Alright, do you know the level 11? That's the Endless City. You have countless ways to get there. It shouldn't be difficult. Look for a place called the Snack Rooms where you will have safety and tranquility. Say hi to Kayla when you're there. That's like another person you can talk to there. The Snack Rooms is level 6.1. It's a sub-level of level 6, which is lights out. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Or I don't know what he said. I don't really care. Come on, I don't get paid enough for this. Is this at least level 0 yet? Oh, he said a cuss word. Dumb. Dude, are you seeing this? Have our cameras been hacked? Got like the cameras of the back rooms. The only monster in this entire level, it doesn't have the lobby entity, but what it does have is like this huge blob. If you go to it, it eats you, so just stay away from it. I just looked it up. He's called the Bone Thief. I also just looked up that if you go into the pitfalls, as I showed you guys, there's a door in the very back that leads to habitable zone, but if you actually fall down into the pitfalls, it says, you then go to literally a level that's like the pitfalls, entering a house with glowing windows in the neighborhood section, then follow the halls to a computer, interacting with it and solving a short timing-based puzzle will open the door and take you to level 9, which is, I think it's like a dark neighborhood. And there's some deleted exits. Allegedly, touching a bacteria leads you to a false end, which is the end, the level the end. And it says going through the other door at the end of the bacteria chase formerly led to an electrical area, which is most likely level 3, which is electrical station, and then formerly finding a vent with colorful balloons will send you to a very fun place. The false party it seemingly is, which is level fun. So I'm going to choose one exit from here and actually do it. I'm going to choose the pitfalls because I don't actually know if I've ever done that. I've done the habitable zone one, like gone to the door in the back. So let's just go ahead and fall in here. Yeah, so it takes us to a level called Pitfalls. I don't actually know if I've ever played this one. You know what? I don't think I have. Wow. Going in that cave, I'm sure that leads you to level 9. Let's go back in. This is pretty cool. It's very similar to the lobby. Just like tan instead of yellow walls. Not sure if there's any monsters here, but I'm guessing there's not. I wonder what the purpose of that is. There's a bunch of these like light camera things though. Lots of these things. This is kind of confusing. Well yeah, so that's what this is. It probably just mainly leads to level 9. Okay guys, so that is everywhere that the lobby leads you to in the Backrooms Redacted. So that's going to be the end of this video. And this picture right here is like the classic lobby picture in the Backrooms. Did you know that this picture was actually taken in a real building? I think it was, oh, I forgot where it was taken, but it might say on the screen. But it's actually like a warehouse, like somebody actually took this picture in real life. So this is not animated, this is real. I think that's so cool. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that was a pretty good detailed breakdown for you guys. If you want to know about any specific levels, please comment down below. I'd love to get game suggestions or level suggestions from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.